Hey, welcome to Rafal Razor's video channel. In this video I want to talk to you about some of the best ways ever to achieve high levels of energy, because this is something really crucial in our lives. How much energy do we have? Without it, you cannot really pursue your goals. You don't have energy to live your dreams. Basically, with a low level of energy, you just prefer to stay at home on your couch, and maybe everyone can just leave you alone and you just want to be by yourself and totally lazy couch potato. That's what you want to avoid. You want to be bursting with energy. You want to have so much energy that they cannot keep you at home, that you have to get out and you have to do things. So I've been studying this energy topic for a really long time, and I came to a conclusion that it's really one of the major things when it comes to success and high achievement. That people at the top of their fields, they are meticulous about maintaining their high level of energy. People who are on the road, people who make presentations, who make movies. So just imagine a person like The Rock, right? This guy thinks about high energy most of the time, and that's why he's earning over $40 million per year, probably. So in this video I want to give you at least 15-20 ideas that I know about that will increase your energy if you apply them, and they basically function as habits. So they are a bit hard to form, but once you have them, it's quite easy to live with them. And so let's start with number one, which so many people ignore, and that is one of the keys, which is drinking a lot of water. Really, I'm stressing this, especially to my girlfriend, all the time. Drinking water is crucial. If you live an active lifestyle, you should be drinking 3-4 liters of water per day. That's like over 1 gallon of water per day. And not only tap water, because it's very polluted and it has a lot of fluoride in it. Preferably you should find water that is totally pure. You can find it on the label, the information about the level of fluoride, or you can just search online and search for the brands of water that have the lowest level of fluoride in them. So that's really crucial. Or you can also install a filter on your tap, so it will filter out the water for you. But the main thing is to drink at least 1 glass of water just after waking up. This is fantastically important for your level of energy. And the other thing is that when I wake up, I add a little spoon of moringa powder in the water, and then I just whirl it around and just drink it straight up. This helps me a lot. Actually, I will put the link to that moringa powder in the description of the video, so you can check it out. It's like a magic powder. It has all the minerals and vitamins you need. So when you wake up and then you drink 1 glass of water with that powder, you'll feel fantastic. Okay, so that's number one. The other thing is, of course, you've heard it a million times, exercise. So at least 300 minutes of vigorous exercise per week. You cannot skip that step, and there are so many different types of exercise right now that you can choose your favorite one, but the one that is most conducive to high energy is cardio. Actually cardio. And if you do it for around 40 minutes, even to 1 hour, and then you already start feeling this endorphin rush and you start feeling happy about yourself. this kind of exercise will give you loads of energy because it builds your endurance, and also it regenerates your brain. Actually, there's neurogenesis, so it creates new neurons in your brain, so it's just perfect if you're living for an active lifestyle and you have many intellectual tasks to do every day. Then this kind of cardio exercise will just clear your mind. And many people, especially who run on a treadmill, listen to audiobooks also, or just read books during their exercise, which is a great thing to do, because then somehow you're able to absorb all the information much quicker. So that's number 2. And also, just don't forget about good stretch after your exercise. Just take maybe 10 minutes of your time to stretch after your exercise routine, and then you'll feel so much better the next day, because your organism will regenerate much quicker. And number 3 is take cold showers. This is one of the secrets, really. I've learned about it just a while ago, but I really started implementing this cold shower tactic, and works like charm. Because it reinvigorates your whole organism, and if you take a hot shower, especially after exercise, you'll feel very sleepy. Just like getting ready for the bed, taking a hot shower, and then falling asleep like a baby, that's one thing, and that's a good thing. But during the day, when you exercise, especially in the morning, take that cold ass shower, and you'll see that you'll feel 10 years younger, at least. And also, you save some time, because you cannot really standing at the shower, cold shower, for minutes and minutes at a time. Okay, so that's number 3. And the next thing that is really something that helped me a lot with high energy is taking the right supplements. This is invaluable. You have to invest a little bit of money in supplements. So the best ones that you can take are the omega-3 fish oils. Then you can take these powders. Maybe I can put some more links in the description, like moringa, wheatgrass, spirulina. These are all very useful supplements that will increase your level of energy. Then you can also take natural iodine capsules, and what else? Maca powder. This is something that helped me a lot. It's from a Peruvian root, and then they pulverize it, and it just gives you tons of energy. So maca is definitely something I would try out. So that's one thing, the supplementation. But then there are also ways to increase your energy. So that would be number 5, in a more natural way. Because in the current workspace, coffee seems to be the major thing. That, okay, you drink coffee, but then your energy goes up, and then gradually it crashes. So it's not a great bargain to have. Although if you drink it really slowly, and if it's coffee with milk and not just a shot of espresso, you can actually get some nice, decent, long-term energy from it. But I actually substituted coffee, for the most part, with matcha, which is that white tea, Japanese white tea powder. And it tastes amazing. It's 10 times more healthy than coffee, and it gives you this long energy, but without the crash at the end. So first thing when I come to the office, I just grab a cup of matcha, You need some special equipment for that, but that's super cheap. You can buy it on Amazon for a few dollars, and then you can go ahead and have a really nice and productive day. So then number 6 is sleep. Oh, this is so important. And there are so many small things that you can do about sleep, because your body functions in a circadian rhythm, so it's used to certain patterns of energy flow throughout the day. So usually in the morning you feel most energized, then it drops a little bit after noon, and then when it gets dark, the melatonin starts to be secreted in your system, and then you start to feel really sleepy and until you fall asleep. So you can actually train your body to follow a certain energy rhythm, but it means that you have to go to sleep and wake up at the same time, more or less, every day, and then you will start to feel that you can manage your level of energy much better. So for example, I go to sleep at 10:30 p.m. and then I wake up at 6:30 a.m. and I feel like I really need 8 hours of sleep, especially after a hard day of work. These 8 hours are really necessary to regenerate your mind, and so then you can wake up and feel good on the next day. And I keep my room totally dark. That seems to be helping a lot. I also use these earplugs so that nothing really wakes me up during the night. So I can have a really nice night of sleep. And then I have these special herbs, of course, like chamomile, or even in a herbal store I bought this special mixture that is supposed to give you deep sleep. So this is something that helps me a lot. I just drink it maybe 2 hours before going to sleep, and then I really don't wake up in the middle of the night. So this gives me a lot of a big advantage when it comes to energy. And exercise here is also crucial, because after exercise you seem to be sleeping soundly. And the other thing, which is also connected to success, is that you write down a list of everything you want to do the next day before going to sleep, because it will clear your mind. Because so many times we stress about the next day and try to keep all the things in our minds about what do we have to do next day. But if you just write it down, put it on a piece of paper, then it's stored there. You know that it's there, it's safe, and that you can take care of it the next day. So writing down a list of your goals for the next day, this is really great. So the other thing I could suggest is taking a massage regularly, maybe once every month, once every 2 weeks, because our body seems to get a little bit stressed after some time. So just to relax the body, to make it feel more energized and loose, definitely a massage is helpful there. And the other thing would be yoga. So just get a decent yoga mat and some yoga blocks and try out some positions for 20 minutes a day, especially before going to sleep, just to relax your spinal cord a little bit, because after the whole day it's really tight, so you need to loosen up your back. So I think for now that's it. If you just implement these things, oh yes, and I haven't mentioned one of the last thing that I will leave you with, which is just eat green stuff most of the time. This is the true key to high energy. Eating greens like spinach and lettuce and all the cabbage and every green thing that you can get your hands on, this is important. You have to eat it. So add spinach to your meals. And try to also eat some healthier proteins. Healthier proteins like seeds, flax seeds, sesame seeds, chia seeds. That's something that will give you really big amounts of natural protein. And also quinoa and couscous, things like this. And then mix them with greens and eat, let's say, 5 to 6 small meals per day. That is going to give you a huge boost of energy. And the very last thing I would say is that you should buy a mixer and make smoothies, make healthy smoothies every day, after work or in the morning or whatever, whenever you can, basically. Smoothies, just throw some of these seeds, some of the greens inside, maybe protein powder, just all and these other powders like moringa and wheatgrass. So just put them, all of them in your smoothie and drink it after work or especially after workout. And if you just do these things, maybe I mentioned 10, 11 things, they will change everything for you and you will have so much more energy because of that. So I will give you more detailed energy tips in the future, but I hope that this video finds you well and that you will implement all the things that I've talked about and that you will have so much energy to achieve your goals that nothing will stop you. So please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Please leave a comment with some of your tips about how to increase your level of energy. And take care. Ciao.